What I want to talk about today, we got to get into the CPI data. The CPI data is the major factor of the day. It's driving price action this morning. The S&P futures initially popped sharply to the upside. We saw Bitcoin even pop a little bit, although hasn't taken out yesterday's highs yet. We're going to discuss that, as well as gold's price action here in the near term, oil, natural gas, you name it. We're going to cover it today. But first, let's get into the CPI data. All right, take a look at the CPI data. What we basically see here is that consumer prices climbed 5% at an annual 5% pace in March. What does that mean? Well, that was actually a little bit better than expected. All right, so that's a little bit better. All right, the consumer price index increased 0.1% in March, according to the Labor Department, compared to 0.4% in February. All right, so again, what that's telling us is that inflation is slowing. The only negative to this report today, folks, was if you strip out food and energy, inflation actually increased. All right, it upticked. An annual growth rate pace ticked up from 5.5% to just 5.6%. So there was one little negative in that report that has me on slight amount of alert today. And again, here you have the 5.6% right here, which is where the number came in. And again, the market was expecting a 5.5% clip on inflation. Now, again, overall, I think this report was a slight positive. We are seeing the S&P futures rally to the upside. But for the most part, really what we want to do is we want to go into the charts and see what the charts are telling us.
Bitcoin has been on an upward trajectory since the beginning of 2023 and breached the key $30,000 level for the first time in 10 months on Tuesday, amid the expectation that Fed will pause interest rate hikes. On January 1st, Bitcoin began trading at roughly $16,500. As of the 11th of April, the asset has been trading above the $30,000 mark, which is close to an 80% gain since January 2023. This is the first time since June 2022 that Bitcoin has reached this level. Hello and welcome to Money Talks. In today's video, founder and chief market strategist at InTheMoneyStocks.com and verified crypto investing, Gareth Soloway updates about Bitcoin's current market standing, the final bull run in crypto, and his outlook for Bitcoin in 2023.
All right, now I'm going to get into Bitcoin. I know that's the big question of the day. That's what everyone is really excited about. All right, so I'm going to go right to that. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and look at this, guys. If you were here last week, we talked about this channel, this consolidation range. Where did I say Bitcoin could go? I said it could go to 30,500. What was the high yesterday? 30,500 and change. What are we doing today? We're holding basically flat on Bitcoin. All right, you guys know, if you know, I shorted some Bitcoin via buying BITI yesterday, nibbled a little bit on that, so far up on that trade. We're going to watch to see. This, to me, is the groundbreaking level. All right, so what I mean by groundbreaking level, and this is a very important concept, groundbreaking level is, this is the Great Wall of China. This is the brick wall that has, that's 10 feet wide, whatever you want to call it. This level is a psychological major level. In addition, I saw someone mentioning it in the comments as well, is that keep in mind, the rally on Bitcoin has been on light volume lately. That's a concern. What that tells me is it's not big money buying. Not big money buying. You have to be aware of that. And that's something that, again, gets my attention as well. So, again, we should know over the next few days, maybe over the next 5 to 7 days, do we get above this level? Do we hold? In that case, then the low is it. All right. Now, it doesn't mean I'm going to go bullish and buy Bitcoin. That's ridiculous. You would never buy and chase a move like this. What it means is, if you get a confirmed bottom in on Bitcoin at 15,700, then on pullbacks, you start to buy more aggressively. At supports, you buy more aggressively. And that's the technique that, again, has made me the millions of dollars that I have made and I continue to make on a monthly, yearly basis in these markets, whether it's crypto, whether it's stocks, whether it's commodities.
The resolute demonstrated by Bitcoin in the past 3 months emphasized the optimistic investor sentiment towards the leading cryptocurrency. It also indicates how investors have come to view Bitcoin as a viable alternative in the current climate. This bull run further underscores the faith investors have in the resilience of global macroeconomics, particularly that of the United States. The market cap of Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency, was around $579 billion. Bitcoin's dominance is currently 47.50%, gaining 0.51% over the day, according to CoinMarketCap. From a technical analysis perspective, the BTC-USD pair shows a clear bullish trend at the $30,000 milestone, with potential resistance at $31,000 or even $32,250 if this level is breached.
Bitcoin again pulling back off of the initial pop on it. Take a look at the intraday chart. And here was your high from yesterday right here. And there's your high from today. Doesn't mean we won't take out that high. But remember, this is into a major level of resistance. All right, guys, I'm going to do a few questions here now that we've gotten through the metals, we've gotten through the dollar, we've gotten through yields, we've gotten through the CPI data, we've gotten through Bitcoin. Some of you guys asking, is it still priced in that Bitcoin could still go down to the 12 to 13,000 target, maybe even 9,000? The answer is, as long as we don't confirm and hold above 30,000, this 30,500 level, right in this vicinity, the answer is yes. So again, that is still on the table. If we were to confirm and stay above there, then you have a different scenario where likely the 15.7 level, 15.6 level is a low pivot on the charts. All right, same thought process of why this level on Bitcoin is such a major technical level. And again, it's not to say that levels can't be broken. Levels eventually do get broken. The question is, do we have a pullback drop first off of this level here? And that's something I will be scanning and watching through here. All right, I see a bunch of people on the XRP train. I know we got Max RP over there. He's an awesome employee here. He's rocking the XRP as well. He loves it. So shout out to Max there. But bottom line is here, guys, XRP to me, short-term resistance, and I think he would agree with me, short-term resistance was hit around 55 cents, 56 cents. You had that pivot top going back to September of 2022. It's pulled back. The only thing I have a little concern about is you're making a little bit of a bearish flag consolidation pattern over the last week or two. So again, doesn't mean there's a lot of downside. There's a lot of support around 47 cents, but it could have a little bit of a dip here, which also makes sense if we did see a pullback in some of these cryptos, like a Bitcoin, Ethereum, then you could also see that as a possibility. Let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum, again, continues to struggle here. Same thing, even though Bitcoin recently took out its highs, Ethereum has not, so it is a little bit under pressure. Remember, you do have that fork. I think it's called the Shanghai fork coming up, and that could be creating a little bit of stress on some of those players out there unwilling to commit ahead of that fork in case. And this, by the way, this happens a lot with forks, is that people are nervous that something could go wrong, and so they usually step back. So you're going to lose a few buyers going into that event, which could explain why Ethereum is struggling just a little bit.
So, what are your thoughts about Gareth Soloway's prediction? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon with the next video. Thank you so much for watching.